Hello and welcome back to Nordhagen Disaster. As we left off in the last video, I was making an quote-unquote upside down pyramid. I finished that up and then we're going to add on to it today. Going to give you a quick heads up. This is the most edited video that I've ever made. I had to cut a lot of stuff out because of my lack of knowledge and experience for doing certain things. But I got a video set up for you. I'm just showing you the inside of this little pyramid thing, and there is the guard post that I showed you in the last video. I don't have anything built inside of this building here yet, but that's all right. We'll get to that at a later time. What I want to do is I want to continue to build up this raider section. Now, clearly, this section that is already made is not very raider-like, so we're going to make the next section a little bit more of a raider style, and we will get going in a second here. I'm just going to fast forward through some of this, clear out some of this junk. I'm not going to clear it all out, but enough to give me a little bit of room to work. And we're just going to put up some bloody totems, because why the heck not? After that, let's get some cages in place, and we'll go from there. And once we get a couple of these cages around, we're going to put up a couple of alcohol stills and a beacon for the raiders. Then we're going to go straight to the pick-me-up stations. And once they're done, I think I'm going to put about 5 of them down. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they take 2 power apiece. So let's use a generator that gives you 10 power. You can see it right there in that little box. And we're just going to attach all of them together. So that's going to burn out any of that power that the other generator has to offer, because it is going to be completely used up for their little pick-me-up stations. All right, and let's not forget to power up the Nuka World Raider beacon over here. We're just going to use the basic 3-power generator, and we're going to put that behind it. Attach that, and I guess we'll start with the add-on to this pyramid thing. Right here, I took a lot of time to build a building that didn't really work out, so I deleted what I did. I kept the scaffolding, so I'm going to use it to help with the framework of the addition to this pyramid building. The scaffolding stuff, I believe, is in the Wasteland Workshop DLC, and I use it very rarely, so right here is where I messed up a lot. That's why a lot of it's cut out. And the first building that I tried to set up didn't really work out pretty good either. So I got rid of that whole area. I deleted everything that I did, scrapped it all, and I decided to do something a little bit different. However, before I continued with the outside part of the building, I wanted to change up the inside of this little pyramid area a little bit by adding a walkway to the upper level. And so I had to adjust a couple things. I had to take some flooring out and whatever. I got that taken care of, and I put a couple different things in here, like some extra flooring to kind of connect everything. And once I got that done, I decided to throw a couple lights in there. I just used some construction lights, which you will see me put into this building momentarily, because this is a raider setup, and I just thought that, well, they'd probably have the construction lights a little bit more readily available to them than some internal lights. So I started with some construction lights. I did add some internal lights later on. And of course, you have to add all the conduits and everything to get the power into the building. I had a little bit of trouble getting the power to work the way that I wanted to with the generators, so I just decided to opt out and use some from the outside. And in this part of the video, you can see one of the buildings that I attempted to make that didn't really work out. I was just having a hard time getting that to work, so I just kind of skipped all that, cut it out, and I'll experiment with it a little bit later, so that maybe in a later video I will actually have something like that actually works with me instead of against me, and I'll show you how I put it together and made it work and all that good stuff. But like I said, that is for a later video. Right now I'm just going to finish the outside here, and I think I gotta change the brightness a little bit. It's kind of dark, so let's see if that makes it a little bit better to see. Hopefully it doesn't disorient the video too much, because it is getting late in the game. And the sky is just way too bright. Or you know what? I think the best thing to do right here is to make a bed and just wait until the next day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this up over here, and then I'm going to speed the rest of this up, and we'll go on to the next day. So at this point, I put some walling in. I expanded the amount of footing that the floor had, and I just kind of made like a little bit of an outside area. I need to fix this corner right here because we have a little bit hanging off, so I'm going to probably do that pretty soon. It's going to come out a little bit off, but it's all right. It is a radar outpost after all. And I'm going to try to put some walls up here. Maybe, I don't know, make a little bit of a room or something. And we're going to continue to expand this area from here. I'm going to have the ladder in there. That's in my way, so I need to get rid of that. Okay, let's try that again. Go back up. There you go. Okay, I can probably put a wall here and some flooring there. Then we're going to probably, I guess, drop down, look around, and speed this up. And we're just going to fill this room up. We're just going to basically put some walls in, put a couple doors in, close it up a little bit, because I think what I'm going to do for this section is I'm going to make it sort of like filled with traps. Put a ceiling on there. I used the cloth ceiling, the shack floor with the cloth on it is the one that I used. It's one of the original styles of roofs that you can use at the base game. And then I decided to actually make a shack bridge going out the side of the new building that I just put together. I was going to kind of make those shack bridges connecting together long ways, but I decided to flip them to the side so that they're connected, from side to side. And I'm going to put some stairs to go into that new room, and then I'm going to start putting some traps into the new room. And let me get rid of that. So we go in here, and we have this room right here where the bed's in the corner. I'm going to keep that bed there. I am then going to put some sort of wall right in front of me to kind of close that up a little bit. And then I'm going to go back to the side over here. This should be fine. Yeah. And then go to the side. Let's get rid of some of this flooring, because I want to put like a trap door down. That's a trap door right there. You can go into the center of that section and you'll fall right down. And I mean, I guess it's a quick way to escape if you have to. Like if you're in a settlement, the settlement gets attacked, and you are underpowered for the type of enemy that you're fighting against. It's always good to have a trap door to run out to go to maybe the back of the settlement and get out. I have done in one of my playthroughs, I almost made like a tunnel system. Well, not really a tunnel system, but like a backdoor system using the trap door. I might redo that. I might do that again. I'm not sure, but for right now, I'm just going to put a spike trap underneath it so that if you do activate it, you're going to get hit with some spikes, which I did. You can see the blood mark still on the screen here, and there's a big hole right there, and I don't think that putting any sort of regular roofing up there is going to get rid of that hole, so I'm going to have to do some sort of workaround. Let me fix that one section that's the wrong way real quick, and then I'm going to mess around with this a little bit. I'm going to cut it out because I'm just going to try to see if I can make something work there, and apparently I couldn't, so I'm just going to add some shack upper floor, and then I'm going to put a generator on top of there so that shack upper floor will stop rain from getting into that little section. See, nothing's going there. I don't even know why. All right, I need to stop trying. But anyway, I'm going to put a generator up there, and then once I get the generator up there, I'm going to wire this place up. So that's what we're going to do next. And I'm just going to cut it out because you see me do some wiring before. It's the same concept. Take the conduit to the conduit to the generator, so on and so forth, make it work, that type of stuff. I had to use a couple extra conduits to make it work, but I made it work. And like I said, I'm not trying to make it look pretty. I am trying to make it look like it was thrown together by a bunch of damn near incompetent people that can just barely make this stuff work, because that's kind of what we're left with in this world full of raiders. But anyway, let's go and put some traps down. I'm going to put a spring trap over here. You step on that little platform in the front. Ouch. And it's going to get you with some spikes. And yeah, I'm going to try to get the flaming torch trap to work. I think if I hook it up just to a generator, it's probably just going to catch fire or start burning fire, and then it's just going to use up the fuel. Then I'm going to have to repair it. So I'm going to have to put some sort of tripwire or something set up on it to make it work. And just for the heck of it, I think I'm going to throw a saw blade in here, because why not? All right, now let's try to get these laser tripwires to work. Now I think I need to put the tripwire in front of the section that I'm going to be walking through, and then I think I'm going to have to connect the tripwire itself to the generator, and then I'm going to have to hook up the torch flame thing to a conduit that is attached to the tripwire. So the tripwire is activated, that'll turn on the power will shoot the flames, and that's how that's going to work. In the very beginning of this video, I showed you how the flames actually working, because I had to, it was a project just to try to get those flames up and running. So I cut out most of my progress getting those flames to work right. And I think what I might do is I might have a little short video showing how all the traps actually work, and that might be good to show you. So yeah, I'm probably going to make that maybe next video. Don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. I might. It's still kind of sort of early. I mean, not super early. It's about 8 o'clock or so right now. But yeah, I might just throw a bunch of traps together and show you a quick video of how they work, and then I'll post that onto my page as well. And this is a pressure plate. I did decide to get rid of the pressure plate eventually, because it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. I think I'm going to add the pressure plates to the trap video that I'm probably going to make. If not tonight, probably pretty soon. But yeah, let's get through this Raider setup. I kind of got a bit of this idea from some sort of maze that one of the programmers of the game put together. I forget where it is, down in the city, the Boston Wasteland. I don't remember exactly where it is, but there is a section somewhere in the game where it says like enter if you dare, and there's a bunch of arrows or something, or it says caution or something like that. And then you go into a maze that's full of traps, explosives, all this other stuff, and ghouls. There's feral ghouls all over the place as well. So that was not fun when I first found it on my first playthrough. And then they kind of added to it when they made the gauntlet for the Nuka World expansion. I guess it's a cool concept. It takes a little bit of practice to get it working right. Yeah, see, I put that flame straight onto the power, so I had the wires switched the wrong way. I'll make that clearer in later on, and I'll show you that, like I said, in the video that I show the traps in. But anyway, let me cut some of this stuff out. This is just trial and error type of stuff. I'm not going to keep it in the video. There's no point in making the video longer than it needs to be. And it's getting dark again, so I'm just going to jump to the next day. And it's the next day. So yeah, that's about where I'm gonna get to today. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I have in here. The blowtorch, and then over here is the trap door with the spikes underneath it. And then we go up here, and then you see the spinning saw blades. And then over here you have the spike trap. And I'm just going to keep this room like this because, I don't know, I just feel like it. Anyway, thanks for your time. And thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. We're going to do a quick run around what I have so far. This is what we have made. And you can see that we're starting to expand a little bit. I may have to do the gun exploit or whatever to give me some more building space before I hit the limit. But we'll see how that happens in the future. Anyway, this is about it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, leave me a like and I will catch you later. Bye now.